welcome and happy holidays to everyone. Welcome to our community one-shot game that we do every Friday. Tonight's is going to be Buggie's Christmas Bugaloo. And I'm very excited to see how much Lou is booged. I don't know. I'm not good at rhyming, or I would write Dr. Seuss type books. But anyways, before we jump into everything, a couple things to go over very quickly. If you would like to interact with the game, with the story, help out the cast, or help out the game master, there are some ways that you can do that. There's a really cool way that you can do it just by watching the channel, and that's with guild coins. If you look at the little round rainbow colored icon below your chat and Twitch, you'll see something called guild coins that you can earn just by watching. There's a few different ways that you can do it on Twitch as well. But basically, pretty much every interaction you do with the channel earns you those guild coins. You can turn those in for things like gifting a reroll to the cast or to the GM, things like that. So it's pretty cool. Another way that you can interact for free is by interacting with the tweet. I'm going to pop that into chat again. So there is the tweet to like and retweet and comment to and do all the twittering around. Every 10 interactions we get with that grants a D4 to the GM and the cast. And then for other ways that you can interact, most of them are right there. It's normally on the bottom right-hand corner, but it's actually right in the middle of the screen today. And you can see most of those are pretty self-explanatory. The only exceptions perhaps being the switch, which that makes it so that the cast or the GM can switch an action of somebody else. So if you were to say a sentence of "I'm going to do this," the verb gets swapped out basically. So it's a pretty fun one. The other one being a complication, and that is, as long as it is Twitch terms of service appropriate, you can throw in any complication into the story that you'd like. You basically get to throw in like a one sentence as the GM temporarily, and we have to deal with whatever you just threw into the story. So it's a very fun one. And you can see all the counters for all the things that everybody's getting down there at the bottom of that list. Other than that, there are some special goals for today, because I believe this is going to be, I don't think it's the last stream of the year, but it is going to be the last tabletop stream of the year, if I'm not mistaken. And we are really, really, really close to getting a payout from Twitch in January. So I believe the goal is $10 for tonight in bits, or $20 in subscriptions, because Twitch takes half the subscription fee. So if we can get that, I'll get a payout in January, which will be immensely helpful for me. So if we can get to that, that would be awesome. By all means, only donate and gift if you have the means to do so. If you do not, please do not donate. But I highly recommend using the guild coins and doing the Twitter stuff. So with that, I think we're ready to do introductions. We'll start with Noir. Tell us a little bit about Frank Frumplewumpkins and yourself, and where we can find you on the line, on the interwebs.
Right. Hi, I'm Noir. You can find me on all the socials under Noir Enigma. That's your Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, because I do a little bit of music, and also coffee, because I'm a broke boy. Help me. Commissions are closed currently. I'm already working on 2 themes, so that's a thing that I usually do, but I am not doing right now. And normally I play Holden right here in the Peasant's Cave, jumping out windows and shit. Speaking of, I should tell you about Frank, I guess. Is now the time that I do that?
Yes.
I thought you were going to say you jumped out a window.
Well, I mean, you know.
Also, feel free to throw those links that you were mentioning into chat if you would like.
Oh, yeah, I should do that. I can multitask. But right, so.
Yeah, tell us about Frank.
Speaking of jumping out of windows, if by some chance I jump out of a window today, it won't be that big a deal, because I'm playing Detective Frank Frumplewumpkins. He's a detective of the Whoville PD who's been worn down and a little bit jaded on the job ever since his partner was killed by the madman Sam I Am. Stuffed his partner full of green eggs And now Frank Frumplelumpkins is on the path for revenge with his guns, green eggs, and Angelica. And that's Frank Frumplelumpkins. Can't wait to see what happens with him.
That's amazing. We'll pass it on down to Gwen. Tell us a little bit about Elf 3 and yourself, and then where we can find you on the interwebs.
God, how do I follow that? It's not possible to follow it up. I felt bad.
It has to be done, otherwise my game is for naught.
So, yeah, you can find me on the Twitch and Twitter at Potato Hallow. Yeah, because it's very convenient to have the same Twitch and Twitter name. And Elf 3 is a forest gnome cleric, trickster cleric / rogue.
Okay.
And there will be very much shenanigans going on.
Very cool. Yeah, we were just commenting right before we went live. I had the sudden realization of like, wait, this is the peasants cast. So of course there's going to be shenanigans. Real quick too, a quick shout out and mention to Renee and to Sai-Chai. Both of them were going to be here tonight, but were unable to be present due to some illness. So if you are following them on Twitter, be sure to send them a quick message or DM or note. Just say, hey, hope you feel better. So we were sad they couldn't make it, but totally understand and hope they get feeling better soon. And then I will pass it on to Alex before I talk a little bit about Tilda and pass it on to Buggie.
I'm the person who started Tolden. That was my contribution to the peasants.
Weird flex.
So yeah, I'm playing. I'm Alex. I'm a digital artist and disabled trans person of indeterminate existence. You can find me at Agent Boss at most places. Typically Twitter. I'm not around very much. I'm kind of quiet and shy, and yeah, I just post some of my art and whatnot up there. I do commissions. Just gotta talk to me about them so we can figure things out and what you're looking for. I mostly do digital painting, but tonight I am playing Josefina Hoolander, and well, she's just a strong, tall, half-orc girl, fresh off the ox farm, and well, she was raised on her daddy's stories of adventure, and all she really wants is a wife to go adventuring with her. So she's looking for a wife in this world, because I promised Buggy and War to make it gay.
Didn't you also say it was headcanon that this is Tor's cousin?
Yep, my headcanon is Tor's cousin, and Tor is married to married to Holden.
Half of that is canon.
Which half is up to you? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, fantastic. I, of course, am Raven. So this is my channel. We stream starting in January. It's going to be every single day except for Sunday. We'll have a stream going with Thursday being, I believe, the only day that doesn't have a tabletop stream going. So a lot of shows. I'm a tabletop streamer. Obviously, I also design tabletop games, professional game master. And I do writing, editing, and graphic art. So my commissions are open as well if anybody needs help with writing, editing, or any kind of graphic work. And then I'm playing Tilda Spilda, who is a variation on a character that I'm going to be playing in our Wednesday night games come January. And this iteration, she is a rock gnome, so she is 4 foot nothing. Very small, but she's what she lacks in height, she more than makes up for in intimidation. She's a librarian and she takes no crap from anyone. And she kind of talks like this, so it's gonna be fun, everyone. And with that, I'll pass it on to Buggy.
Howdy. I'm your friendly neighborhood Buggy Boy. You can find me on Twitter at Buggy2077. I'm the farthest thing from a professional GM. I'm a screenwriter, and here for the fun. But this time, I'm in control. No clue how this is gonna go.
Swimmingly, I believe, is the way it's gonna go.
I don't know. I don't have my floaties.
You got this.
Anyway,
Who needs floaties?
happy holidays.
Congratulations. Tonight, I give you the title of boss.
Yeah. So, y'all ready to start?
Yeah, take it
All
away.
right.
Let's do it.
Welcome to the Blackfeather Guild. You should sit down for a spell. As the holiday grows closer, I have a story to tell. This is a tale from the lodge, so you know it's homebrew. Welcome one, welcome all. Now let's start a goddamn Bugaloo. It was the week before Christmas, and all brought to madness. They found out Santa had gone missing. Oh, the sadness. The elves were upset. They thought it was a curse. But poor Mrs. Claus, oh, she feared for the worst. Then there was Whoville, best friends of the pole. The news hit them hard. Oh, it took a toll. The children, they cried while their parents were pissed. Could this be the first Christmas that Santa has missed? Everyone was worried, the Who girls and Who boys. No Hoobas laid dormant, not a single noise. Instead of jolly singing, the streets, they grew quiet. Except for grumpy-ass Carl. He tried to start a riot. Then there were those who haven't given up hope. We need to get him back, so no one will mope. They gathered their gear, ready for the hunt. Grumpy-ass Carl was against it. He was being a... Few days you have, the clock starts to tick. Will you be able to save old Saint Nick? Without further ado, let's start the fun and join our heroes on Search Day 1.
That's so good.
That was amazing.
Believe it or not, before I picked up screenwriting, I used to write poetry.
I loved
I can
it so
tell
much.
that was so good.
Anyway, so basically, for a retrospective, right now you guys are in the later half of the day on December 19th. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
So you have however many days that is. I can't do math. So this is gonna start y'all
What day is
off
Christmas on again? I can't actually remember.
25th. So you are all in the mayor's office right now in beautiful Whoville. Whoville is basically on fire by this one-man riot going on outside. And you're all just in this meeting room trying to figure out where's Santa? Who took him? What's going on?
So, Mr. Mayor, I need to know, what exactly do you plan to do to stop these fires from getting to the library?
You can imagine this mayor's not in there yet.
Oh,
It's on
I
me.
need to fix my glasses. There we go. Oh, so he isn't. What are we gonna do about this fire?
I don't know.
Well, we could redirect we could open the dam and redirect some of the flow.
That sounds dangerous.
Has anybody called the fire department?
All right, we have one of those.
So as y'all are talking, the mayor of Whoville,
It's really underfunded.
Augustus Mayhew, kicks open the door and he's yelling behind him at what we could assume is a secretary. You tell that Cindy Lou who gives a fuck that just because she did it once doesn't mean she can do it again. And he slams the door. Okay. We asked you all to be here because, well, who else are we going to call? All we do is sing.
The fire department?
No, this is about getting Santa. The fire, that's someone else's problem. We're worrying about the real thing here.
We got any clues? We got any leads on where we might be able to ID Saint Nick?
I mean, there's nothing set in stone. The only thing we could say is, I mean, he did it once. Maybe he did it again. That green feller, the Grundle or whatever his name was, that lives up on Mount Crumpet.
Oh, you mean the green guy who looks like but is legally, for copyright reasons, distinct from the Grinch?
The Grinch, I believe it's called the Grinch.
Right, yeah. His name was the Grinch.
The mayor pulls out a piece of paper. The stamp has its own little copyright. This is homebrew. It's the Grinch here. He puts it away after his little fourth wall break. So yeah, I mean, you could go to Mount Crumpet, see what the hell the green bastard's up to. Again, he did it once. Maybe he did it again. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll check it out.
Yeah. So...
has anyone thought to talk to Mrs. Claus?
She's, kind of a wreck. She kind of barricaded herself in. She's taking it bad. Anyway, let's try to get Santa back so she comes out.
Your husband gets abducted. You gotta be a rat.
All right.
I mean, it makes sense. That's what it says in the psychology books in the psychology section of the library. So it makes sense.
Sorry, I dropped my pen. Anyway.
All right, Mayor. We'll go check out this Grinch fella. You work up a warrant so we can bust down Mrs. Claus's door and see what's going on with her later.
Glad to have you on the case, Frank. And he's going to open the door, walk out. Cindy, get out of here! And he's just gone. So, you guys are in this meeting room. What it do?
Wasn't that little Cindy Lou Who involved with the Grinch last time?
Yeah.
Maybe we should talk to her.
Should we bring her in for questioning?
Gently now, Frank, gently.
Gently, of course, of course. If there's anything about me, I'm great with people. He's just gonna flap his wings and start walking over.
Oh my
Cindy.
What? You got a fucking problem?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I think you managed to break Noir.
That's so funny. I'm just a little kid.
We're gonna need a few minutes of your time.
Well, the mayor won't hear me out, so maybe you will.
Yeah.
Why don't you get started?
Why don't you join us in the mayor's office that we stayed in while he walked away?
Hi. Yeah, hi. And then Cindy Lou starts walking back into the meeting room.
Now, once she's in there. Now, Miss Cindy Lou Who, you haven't happened to have kept in contact with your friend the Grinch, have you?
No,
Really?
he doesn't write back.
So you've
was
heard
my
absolutely nothing of any plans he might have for this holiday season?
Oh, no. Remember what happened the last time? His heart grew 3 sizes or something like that?
Right,
Sounds-
he had to go to the hospital.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
this is-
a load of bullshit to me.
This is a whole ordeal.
Right, he was in recovery for a good couple of years there.
Sounds traumatic.
Yeah.
Can I insight check her?
Go for it.
Things I did not think I would be doing today.
Interrogating Cindy Lou, who gives a fuck.
I will also check Cindy Lou.
All right.
For a detective, I suck at this. I got an 11.
I got a 10 plus 14.
Yeah, it looks like she's telling the honest truth. She's a little girl. She's looking at me with like those like puppy dog eyes or some shit. I don't know, whatever she did to the Grinch that like made him give back their tree or whatever. All right.
You know, it just occurred to me. I think we should probably explain what we look like.
Okay.
Because I'm about to be looming over this little girl. Because I'm about to go bad cop.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So
Oh,
Elf 3
jeez.
is 3 foot nothing. Green
Yay,
hat,
I'm not the
green
shortest.
dress.
All
Okay.
right.
Looks like a North Pole elf.
I basically look like Harvey Bullock if he was a giant pigeon. I've got like the overcoat, the fedora, the badge, like a unlit cigarette dangling from my beak,
Oh my God.
and the classic holster with 2 guns. And like my buttons are like buttoned shittily because I got fucking talons for hands. Yeah, so that's Frank Fruppelwumpkins.
Love it.
What about Josefina?
Josefina is 6'8" and looks like she's been lifting those yaks all her life. She's got red brown hair, sort of green hazel eyes, dark tanned olive skin, wee little tusks. Likes to wear like seafoam colored blouses and skirts and stuff, and is carrying a longsword, a battle axe, and 2 hand axes, along with some very, very charming looking chainmail.
Nice.
Oh, and she has a nice little crystal flower clip in her hair. It's very pretty.
That's very pretty. Yeah. Tilda is 3 foot nothing, and she's a rock gnome, so that's normal. She's not short for. I mean, gnomes are short in general, but like I'm not short for a gnome. And so I'm a librarian, and so a lot of people think I would wear glasses, but I don't, because my eyes work fine. Yeah, I've got purple hair and pink eyes, and yeah, that's it.
Is that everybody?
Yep.
That's it.
Just double checking.
All right.
So you just have Cindy Lou Who in this like office. All of you are surrounding like this little girl. She's just looking up at you like with no clue what's going on, other than like, I want to find Santa.
I do that thing where detectives like bang on the table real loud to scare suspects. Like, bang! Tell us what the fuck you know about Santa.
Cindy, tell you what, you look around town for any clues you might be able to find around here about Santa, and let us know if you find everything. All right?
Hi.
Thank you so kindly, Miss.
And
She
if
gets it.
if you don't let us know, I'm gonna tell your parents, and you'll be in trouble.
Oh, now there's no need for that. She wants to find Santa as much as anyone else.
Yeah,
I'm sure she'll do her best.
I love Christmas.
I bet you do.
Jesus, I gotta make a character up this voice. Holy fuck.
I cannot.
All right. She gets up, skips away. Whatever that kids do, I don't know.
I believe the noise that you made was maybe the demon child.
I don't know. There's a lot of lore to the Grinch Stole Christmas, and we don't know. So that's all I'm saying. There's a lot of lore none of us know. All right, so
All right. Yeah, so we're gonna make our way over to visit the Grinch. I've got questions.
all right, so because it is later in the day, if you guys go now,
a free beer, and I can stop.
you will make it there by tomorrow morning.
I'm
So
gonna
that'll put you on
stand.
search.
I'm gonna stand away from the one that just said stab.
Yeah, I don't mind the trek to get there in the morning if you guys don't,
I mean,
or if you
it's
all don't.
gonna- I have short legs. It's gonna take me a while to
Oh.
get there.
Oh no, nothing to it, miss. Why, you can ride on my arm if you like. In fact, I could carry both of you and save us all the trip and save make it all easier.
Yes, please.
Maybe. Can I read while you
It-
carry me?
Of course, miss. I have very steady strides.
All right. I'll agree to it. As long as that one doesn't stab me.
Well, no, she'll be on the other side. Well, they'll be on
Okay.
the other side. And, well, Elf 3, you promise not to do any stabbing while you're on my shoulders?
I don't stab unless they're bad people.
Oh,
Well,
okay. Well, then I'm fine.
Tilda? Well, you ain't. All right, so it's all good.
Yeah, I'm a great person, so.
All right, so we got our formation.
All right, so you guys step outside. There's just a lot of people in the streets. You see grumpy-ass Carl with a sign that says "End of Times." Everybody get out of here! It's not looking too hot! That fucker!
Well, it's
Hey.
the middle of winter, Carl. Of course it's not looking too hot.
Oh, give your
Wouldn't be
balls a
problem if
tug.
it was.
Give your balls a tug!
Oh, now, Carl, really, there's no need for such language.
Looking at you, I'm surprised you can comprehend language.
Oh,
Hey,
now,
hey.
I'm very well
Half
read.
orc!
Hey,
Oh,
Carl.
yes.
Carl.
I am.
What?
You're being very loud, and there are noise ordinances, so if you don't quiet down, I'm going to have to make you be quiet.
Oh, if you try that, 3 things are gonna happen. 1, I hit you. 2, you hit the floor. 3, medics hit 60.
Okay.
Carl,
Now,
Okay.
see here,
And
Carl.
Carl's just gonna walk away after saying that.
If you hurt,
He's just walking away, and all you hear is "tit fucker." Gone.
I made him go
That-
away.
That man is going to have a good old-fashioned talking to about his language at some
he
point.
needs some Christmas cheer.
Shoved right up a certain orifice.
I've got it right here.
His
And the
nose
perfect.
holes.
Colored like a candy cane.
You just hear one more time from the distance. Give your balls a tug.
all right, you little motherfucker, like I'm running outside.
Oh, look at the bird trying to run. Idiot can't fly. You don't even know where this is coming from.
Carl the heckling
Carl-
elf.
Like Carl is just.
I am now flying after Carl
God.
in what I would like to consider like a cops montage of like just jumping over fences and shit.
Oh.
There's a roll for that.
Oh.
Hopefully.
Thank you, Phoenix Astra, for redeeming some guild coins to give the cast an extra D4.
Woo!
With a specific shout out to Husafina.
Oh, you're muted.
Sorry. I did do a mass donation because I had like 1,800 guild coins, so I just like spent a good chunk of them earlier. So you might want to find those.
Right, so you guys start heading over to Mount
Yeah,
Crumpet.
it was
It
was one to
do I
cast.
catch him? Is my question.
You want to
One
try to
D4
catch grumpy
Phoenix
ass
gave
Carl
a D4 to
Shorzy?
the cast.
Yes.
Chaos Boss gave a reroll to the cast.
Let's have a
D4
just have a
to
roll
the
off.
DM, and a
All right, let's
D4
do
to the
it.
cast.
I saw. Thank you, Gwen, for the reroll, it looks like.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
Cast.
I rolled a 15.
You rolled a 3. You catch him. You like find him hiding in a barrel.
I'm just gonna beat him up.
Ow! Ow!
You
Ow!
motherfucker.
Your mom pounded me harder last night. Ow!
You're really ruffling my feathers.
Oh god. Hey Hey Frank, you're
Huh?
making a lot of noise with this assault, and
It's not an
pretty
assault. He's resisting arrest.
Frank, now there's a real easy way to deal with Carl right about now. You see here, this here lid for this here barrel. I take this here lid and I shove Carl down into the barrel, and I put the lid on the barrel, and I grab a large rock and I put it on top of the lid.
See,
You
I
did-
like her idea.
You just hear
That's
a
like a-
muffled. You just hear a muffled tit fucker.
I kicked the can.
Damn right, I fuck more kicks than you do, Carl.
You just see Frank kick this barrel, and in a very cartoony style, it goes rolling down this like center lane in town. Gone.
Okay, at least you won't die.
So he's
Oh,
over
he'll
there
fall
now.
off the cliff at the edge of town.
know how that happened.
What's it?
Alright. So with that, you guys decide to spend the rest of the day going over to Mount Crumpet.
Yeah, I think
Nope.
so.
So they go to the mountain to look for the Grinch. Time is winding down. They were in a pinch. One day down with plenty to do. Let's see what happens on search day 2. So, is everybody back? Perfect. So, as y'all get to the base of Mount Crumpet, you start to notice this. It just starts coming down with snow and hail. Y'all got to climb this mountain. You want to know how we're gonna do it?
How are we gonna do it?
Everybody, give me initiative.
Okay.
So I hate to be that guy.
You're gonna try to fly, aren't you?
I can fly.
You're not flying in this hail, buddy.
Okay, cool. I was just checking. Let's do it.
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
So
Lordy.
I got a 13.
I got a 17.
One at a time. Gwen.
17.
17. Okay. Raven.
When can you
Tilda
roll
got a
and
13.
tell me what it is?
Thank you.
Okay.
Frank.
17.
Who was the higher initiative out of you and Gwen? Or
Higher
does-
decks.
Yeah. That's it.
I got you, fam.
18.
You rolled it. Okay.
And I have 20 for Dex.
All right.
I
Gwen.
have 18 for Dex.
All right. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. You have to climb this mountain. Your movement speed is how far you can climb. All right? You have to climb 150 feet. Every time we get through initiative, a natural disturbance is going to happen. I'm going to roll a d4, and you have a 50-50 chance of something happening where you're going to take damage if you can't make a saving throw. How's that sound, y'all?
That sounds painful.
Let's fucking do it.
All right, so
Sounds like a regular day of yak farming to me.
I've got really good saving throws across the
all right,
board.
so if Josephine wishes to start the track, how far are you moving
Right.
up?
My movement speed's 30. I'm moving 30 feet up.
30. All right. Also, if you want to do anything else, like
Oh, I'm also like tying a rope around my waist and tossing it down because I have
Oh.
rope in my pack.
okay, are you dragging anybody?
More, I'm going up first because I trust myself to be able to use myself as an anchor.
Okay, I didn't know if you still had them both on your shoulders. All right.
No, at this point they'll be climbing up after. I can't. Well, actually, technically, with my strength, I might be able to. Could I?
If you try carrying anybody, you're gonna lose some speed.
Damn. Okay, in that case, I'm going up and just like anchoring.
Okay.
So, I have a
I'm gonna-
question for
I'm
everyone.
gonna take my rope, right, my rope, and try and follow.
I've got a question.
Yes,
So
Hilda?
only do this for 2 of you. So which 2 of you want to be warm?
I'm used to the cold.
I believe you. So,
I would like to be warm.
all right. So Elf 3 and Josefina.
Well, I wouldn't mind a bit of your warmth, Tilda.
Okay. So I'm gonna use prestidigitation to warm up our clothes.
You do that. All of a sudden, you become toasty.
Thank you.
Yay.
It's alright.
Hey, thank you, Echo.
Thank you, Ecuador Lax, for granting an extra D4 to the GM.
Well, I'm digging this. Alright. So, next up, Noir.
Yeah.
How far are you moving, buddy?
My movement speed is only 25 because I'm a fucking pigeon, so I'm gonna move up 25.
It's gonna
be rough on
ya.
That's my movement speed too.
Yeah, I mean my flight speed is 50, but my movement speed is 25. Because I'm a big ass bird. So what I gotta do? There's no rule.
Yeah, that's when we
Yep.
at the end of Tilda's turn. Alright, Gwen, how far are you moving?
I can only move 25 feet.
Oh, this is gonna be a foot race.
I'm a gnome.
Raven!
I can.
How far is, let me guess, 25 feet?
25 feet, yeah.
Alright. Okay, after this one, it's gonna go a lot quicker because now I know how fast you can move. Alright, so, and with this,
I can dash as a bonus action and ignore difficult terrain,
time for the first natural disturbance. Let's see what happens.
which means I can move 50 feet.
So, 1. Everybody, nothing happens this turn.
Hooray.
Alright, let's see.
Well, that's
Josefina,
wonderful
you
to
move up.
know.
Josefina moves up to 60 feet. Frank, Elf 3, and Tilda, you move up to 50 feet. You're a quarter of the way there. If my math is right.
That's very exciting.
God knew I'd be too powerful if I could do math.
I can technically move 50 feet if I want to.
If you want to, you just gotta tell me. All right, next up. Next roll. Everybody, see some dex saving throws.
All right, I love these.
Okay.
As you look up, you notice the hail starts to come down even harder. And it's coming right at you. Let's see if you can get out of the way of it.
I got a 16.
Okay?
I got a 13.
I also got a 13.
Oh, wait. I got a 13 plus 4, but 17.
Okay.
I got a 13.
Okay. What did Josefina get?
Muted.
You did.
Josephina got a nat 20.
Natural 20 plus 2, so 22.
So, I
Sorry, I'm having a problem remembering with the muting right now. Sorry.
No worries.
Raven, you get, let's see, you get like a piece of hail just comes down and just smacks you dead in the thigh, kind of like a dead leg. You're
Ow.
getting hit for only 4 damage. Only 4.
I hope that doesn't leave a bruise.
All right. After that,
Josefina notices and is only moving ahead to only as far ahead as the rest of the group does, so just in case. And she's also kind of
How
not
much
so
damage?
sneakily attaching them to the rope.
okay.
How
I was gonna
much
say because you're
damage?
10 feet ahead of everybody right now.
Yeah, she's waiting for them to catch up, and she's just attaching them to the rope at this
How much
point.
damage
It's
did
getting
Tilda
obvious.
take?
4. Right. That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, I took 4.
All right. Next up, everybody. You said Josefina is staying right there for this turn.
She's basically waiting till they catch up with where she is, tying them to the rope, and then moving with them. So
Okay.
she's only moving as fast as the rest of the slowpokes.
I see what you mean. All right. So then, what do y'all want to do? Y'all want to keep going normal speed?
I'm
gonna
only gonna go
dash.
25 feet because
I'm gonna go 50 feet.
All right, Gwen, you're gonna go 50.
Yes.
All right. Noir, you
Just
going
go-
normal?
Just go my 25.
All right, and then Raven.
Not gonna
you.
bust an action surge for this.
All right. Okay, you're caught up with these two. Because Elf, a full 25 feet ahead of y'all right now. And let's see. Oof. You guys start to feel the ground shake.
Uh-oh.
You look up.
Oh,
There's a
shit.
big ass snowball coming down at y'all. Give me a dex
Ow.
save.
How
Can I
wide is
try
it?
and shoot the snowball?
If you can't, you can try, but I'm not gonna let you roll a dex save.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
I'm sorry, buddy.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, let's do this!
All right. Frank decides to take the hit.
13.
I
15?
would like to do Bardic Inspiration
Quick
on
question.
on Frank.
Okay. And what was your question?
Can I use the rope to yank Frank and Co out of the way if I'd managed to succeed with my 13 saving throw?
Only it succeeded.
Ooh.
Can I add my 1d4?
That's up to y'all.
Yeah, add the D4.
Yep. All right.
Alright.
All right.
You-
And DM, do I get both of my shots?
Could you
With
roll that
do
for
I
me,
get
please?
both attacks?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't have the only stat I have for the snowball is how much damage it does if it hits you. What are you gonna accomplish besides put 2 holes in a
minute.
snowball?
I'm hoping I break it apart. Like it's trying to shoot me. I'm like, baby. I'm
If
from-
memory,
I'm
memory
American. All
serves-
problems can be solved with guns.
One at a
if
time.
memory
please.
serves, gunslingers do get 2 attacks at your level,
Yeah.
if I remember right.
I got a 16 now.
16. All right, you're good now.
Okay, can I use that to yank the other two out from the path of the?
You can do that to Frank and Tilda, but you're gonna have to give me a. What would that be?
Strength?
Strength or athletics?
Tilda
Okay,
also got a 17.
Yeah, Tilda's good then too.
If it matters, I got 22 on the first shot and 17 on the second.
You miraculously
So,
put
strength roll?
2 beautiful holes in the snowball that is barreling towards you still.
Fuck.
Yeah, with bullets in it.
Yeah, that seems about right.
I am absolutely adoring your
Damn.
dice. Say I was another natural 20 plus
Yeah.
5, so 25.
You managed to pull him out of the way, Frank.
You're
This Dina
flying.
just saved your ass.
It's okay. I'm still shooting at that snowball because fuck that thing.
This is my Joan dice. It always rolls high.
So that back to the fun. Who's moving their normal speed? Let's just get that out of the way first. 1.
Seeing as what happened,
I don't
I'm moving
run.
my normal speed.
Alright. So give me 1 second. Pen, don't do this to me now. Thank you.
I'm moving the slowpoke speed.
Okay.
Running
just- okay,
hurts my
you're just
feet,
keeping up with
so
them.
No.
Alright, what are you doing, Gwen? You ditching the party again, or are you staying with?
No, I'm actually staying where I am so they can
Perfect.
catch up.
Perfect, because they're right with you. Alright, all of you are at 100 feet. 50 more feet to go. That's actually, yeah, you can survive this round and 1 more. Nothing happens. So, next up, yeah, you all sticking together on this? Please just make my life simple. All right, beautiful. And anything happen?
Yeah.
Yes, something happens. I need a deck save.
Okay.
More hail. Merry Christmas.
I think I'm gonna use our reroll.
I think I'm going to use my bardic inspiration.
You said
I
20.
got a
21.
17.
17.
I love this red one.
Wins dice
I got
are
a
quite
16
literally-
now.
Are
What'd you
making
get?
up for the D20
I got
the other
16.
day.
16. Raven.
So I got a 7, and then I used a reroll, and now I've got a 22.
All right.
17.
You all just miraculously like dodge this like softball-sized hail that is coming down. Just whizzing right by your heads, Matrix style. And then with that, you all make it to the top. No more initiative. So, as you get up there, my God, it looks like the end of the world outside with this snowstorm. Like it is full on blizzard. And as you guys get to the top of the mountain, you see a cave. You see a cave.
I'm going to yawn to the cave. Hey!
I'd like to roll history and see if I know of any other time that there's been bad storms like this.
Sure.
I'm just going to walk in the cave.
You see a small dog run right at you. It is barking. Has like a little has like a little reindeer horn, kind of sticking up like a unicorn horn.
Who's a feet is Ifina is just going down and just like, oh hello sweet thing. And she's offering the back of her hand because I'm pretty sure I got animal handling.
I can
roll
talk
You
to
wanna roll
small animals.
animal handling check, please.
Yeah, let's see if you can calm him down. See if you can
Racial
calm-
feature. I can understand small animals.
Let's see if you can calm Max down.
I got a 21 on history, by the way.
On history, yeah, you say it's,
No. Oh.
it's normal. I don't, like I
Yeah.
said, there's a lot of Dr. Seuss lore we don't know. But yeah, you could say it's normal for this time of
I
year.
got an 18.
Okay.
18? It's perfectly
gentle-
calm.
Gentle cheek rubs like, oh, who left you out here in the cold all by yourself there?
God damn it, Max! Yes, in this, Richard Nixon plays the Grinch. Max.
I am here for this.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. And you see this tall, green thing, furry thing, wearing a sweater that says, I has 3 hearts inside of each other. Christmas. Oh, hello there.
Hello, Mr. Grinch.
Sir, I'm gonna ask, and I'm only gonna ask one time. Do you know where the fuck Santa Claus is?
What? Yeah, come inside. It's hailing like all hail outside. And he like does a dad laugh,
That was a pun.
slaps his knee.
Well, thank you kindly, sir. We would do well to get out of the elements.
You guys enter his house. It is cluttered. It is a cave. He has a fire going. Yeah.
I do that
all...
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say it's all good in there.
I do that disrespectful thing that cops do where they just walk around, like, just looking at stuff, like, wiping the dust off of shit.
All right, stay away from my fentanyl. That was a joke.
Who's a feet? Who's
He
a
does
feet
that
is
dad laugh again and slaps his leg.
Who's a feet is just like loving on the dog on Max. She's just like making sure he gets belly
Max
rubs.
adores you.
And like getting the good scritch behind the ear spot. You know, it's a puppy.
So, what is this? What am I
All right,
being accused of again this year?
Let's not mince words, Grinch. You've got a history, and Saint Nick is missing.
You
I mean,
read the sweater. What? Remember, I was in the hospital for who knows how long. Why would I
The
do that for
doctors?
Christmas?
I mean, the
I wa-
doctors.
I was in the
probably know.
hospital.
Now, we're not accusing you of anything. We're actually here to see if you may have heard something.
The fat man? Who knows? He probably just gave up. I mean,
What would make you say that, sir?
oh please. You know about everything now. He's going out of business. There's that big brand new organization, Scamazon.
But nobody really thinks Amazon seriously. I mean, Christmas and Santa is in the heart of every child, man, woman, and other.
I know, but who knows? I couldn't tell you.
I think you know you like piece of shit like I do. That thing where I'm like flying off the head, but I'm being like I'm like waiting for somebody to hold me back.
Hold me back. Yo, you lucky to
You
hold me
like
back.
piece of shit. I know you know where Santa is. Where's Santa?
Tilda's just gonna put one hand up and be like,
So there's just a mess of feathers and shit.
Please forgive Frank. He's never been quite the same since the large snowball attacked him on the way up.
Is that what those gunshots were?
Yeah, he was quite traumatized.
Did you set that up? Did you throw that snowball at me? Did you attack an officer?
He's gonna sassily put his hands on his hip. Yes, I can control the weather.
really?
You a skinny piece of shit.
Wait. How do you do that? I'd like to write a book about that.
I think
You
it
read
was
too
a
much
joke.
books, kid.
I'm a
That wasn't a
librarian.
joke.
That
was a joke about it not being a joke.
Have you noticed
That's not very
anything?
funny.
I do
What
have
the hell?
need the question again. Being up here, you get a good view of a lot of comings and goings. Have you noticed anything unusual lately?
All I've seen are the Who
Maybe-
drones delivering Scamazon packages.
Huh. Do you know about where they come from?
All I can assume is the factory. God, why am I sounding like you now? All I can assume is their factory.
Then you wouldn't mind if we take a look around then, right?
I mean, go ahead. I mean, I don't recommend you going back out in this anyway.
All right, I would
I'll
like
make
to
some
roll an
tea. You
investigation.
can all spend the night here. You can play with Max. He likes you more than me. He hasn't been the
man.
same since I nearly threw him off a cliff on a sled.
All right,
Yeah, that might do it.
I'm gonna investigate the Grinch's pad.
I'm gonna
Roll.
play with Max.
All right,
I'm gonna use
I'm gonna
cure
play with
wounds on
Max,
myself,
next
so I don't.
I was gonna
bruise.
say this was gonna count as a rest anyway if you want to save your slot.
20.
You find a hold up little like poorly made Santa suit, like a bunch of cloth, a sewing machine. Sorry, like it's just it's kind of like controlled chaos. Like it's all messy in like some places, but like he's digging through shit and knows where it is.
All right, did I find any other laws? Did I find any laws that might have been broken? Anything I can set him up for?
Sorry, the
Tilda's
Grinch is a changed man.
Tilda's gonna go over to Frank and go, so wait, are you trying to like intimidate him by threatening to charge him with a crime or something?
I can't comment on an ongoing investigation.
Because I mean, if you were allegedly wanting to do that, I do control the books on, late books. And I'm pretty sure he's got a library card. I'm just saying.
That's a pretty heavy indictment in Whoville. Missing library books.
Well, they have to listen to a 5-hour lecture with me about the importance of, responsibility with books.
I'll keep that on the table, but until such time, I cannot comment on an ongoing investigation.
Okay, I'll just say a little something to him. Don't worry. I've got you, fam, as the kids say. So Tilda's gonna go have a conversation with Mr. Granch.
So you walk over there and you just hear him humming. I can't remember the song that they sang at the end of the Granch. You just hear him humming that.
Excuse me, Mr. Nixon. I mean, Mr. Granch.
Oh yes, what was it?
So just want to make sure that we're clear. Like, you don't know anything else about Santa, right? Because
Not at all.
I mean, if you did and you didn't tell us, and then I found out about it, you'd have to go to my responsibility lecture, because, you know, I would, you know, make sure that we caught any late books that you still have. So,
I understand.
Just gonna roll intimidation,
All right.
and that is a 21.
Like, he's obviously not hiding anything, but he's scared shitless.
Okay, just so we have an understanding.
Like he's sweating. Like, oh, did I do something? Like, it's like, what? What did I? And then Richard Nix. I mean, Grinch. Anyway, I made some tea for you all. It's pine needle
Oh,
with
I'm,
mint.
That's my favorite.
you can have my. I'm actually allergic to pine needles.
Oh, it's
I'm
very
sorry.
good for
So,
very good for your
but-
skin. and
I have
hair.
green tea. I can make you some of that.
Okay.
I just take out my flask and look him directly in the eye as I take a sip of my Moscow. Moscow.
I would like to chocolate if you have any.
Ooh, school mule.
Josephine does follow the Grinch when he goes back to the green tea, though. Like, you know, we talked with little Cindy Lou Who, and she said she hasn't heard from you in a while.
Well, yeah, it's kind of weird when a little kid goes into the mountains and talks with a guy who lives in a cave.
Well, it's not that weird where I come from.
Ah, that must be a nice place, but
She does miss you dearly, though.
I know, I
think-
read the letters.
Maybe you should come to town once in a while and see her. A friendship is not something you want to displace, sir.
It's not a bad idea. Maybe my heart will go 4 sizes this year.
Oh, well...
That's a
well,
whole
let's
nother
not-
month in recovery.
Let's not go quite that far. You don't want to hurt yourself.
Yeah, you're right. Physical therapy sucked. Anyway, you just see him pour some tea, like pour some hot water, throws in a tea bag, walks out with it. Here you go. And puts down the green tea.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
All right. And with that, night falls upon the day. Everybody is back up to full HP if you lost any. Search day 2 ends with no prevail. They stay with the Grinch to avoid the snowy hail. They sit cozied up by the fire, sipping their tea. Now let's move on to search day 3.
Hey,
Y'all
before
are-
you leave, can I have some hot chocolate?
Wouldn't
What?
we search
It's-
day 2?
It was 1, it took you 2 to get there. That track took you all day.
Gotcha.
Like I said, I'm new to this. I'm sorry.
You're
But,
doing great.
No. That was just me missing the timeline.
Okay. Yeah, it is the beginning of day 3. All right. So you guys are at the entrance of his cave after spending a nice night with him. You probably played Jenga into the night.
I purposely knocked down the tower because fuck the Grinch.
The Grinch will
Um,
remember that.
Frank, can you not? I'm trying to read my book, and that's really loud. You do that on purpose.
Yeah, you're really rude, Frank.
I don't mind Frank. He's just a little crotchety.
Before we go, Tilda does want to like kind of go up to the Granch one last time. And
Augustus Mayhew already told you can say the Grinch. He isn't afraid of no big city lawyers.
oh my god. She's gonna lean over and be like, so listen, the cave's all nice and like rustic and whatever. But I think that Carl's house is actually gonna be open. And I don't think he has any relatives, so and she'll lean in real close and whisper, it's free real estate.
Out of the blue, like you have absolutely no clue where you hear this from. Give your balls a tug. You have
Shut up, Carl.
he is just an astral projection in your head at this point.
It's official. This game doesn't end until Frank shoots Carl.
Anyway, so
This Brett, who's a fiend, might help.
So, as you all begin to start your trek down, you see a North Pole elf. But imagine them looking like Buddy the elf.
Oof.
So, I mean, like a regular-sized human.
Who's Buddy the Elf?
Will Ferrell.
From the movie Elf.
I haven't actually seen that.
Ooh. But yeah,
It's really good.
So just imagine this, like,
really
a
good,
human
yeah.
dressed as a sailor. Like the people you see at the mall.
Okay,
That's a better
The
example.
human dressed like Elf 3.
And with that, I will lead us into an intermission.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm a wild card. I don't give you a warning.
Just going in raw. I
I'm just like,
respect it.
yeah.
All right.
Please
So,
use lube. Please use lube.
oh god.
Going in dry like a criminal.
No! Always use lube.
on that note, we'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. We're gonna play a short ad. Take this time to go grab a drink, stretch your legs, use the
I
restroom,
know I
whatever you
am.
need to do, and we will be right back. and we're back. And already the giggle fits have started.
But you know it. Anyway, so we
Buggy, where were we?
Yeah. So
Cass just has so much like chemistry.
So, before the break, y'all stepped out ready to leave the Grinch's cave when a full-grown man dressed as a Santa elf. Are you guys the ones looking for Santa?
Yes!
Who's
Yes,
asking?
good sir.
Nice to see a fellow elf.
My name is Tinsel Jollybum.
My name is Elf3. I'm sure you've heard of me.
So are you the ones looking for Santa?
Yeah.
Yes!
Okay, well,
Yeah.
we know
we're
where
not-
he is.
Well, wait,
Oh,
wait.
Where's Santa?
Where
We're
might
not
he
looking
be?
for a mall Santa.
No, I'm a North Pole elf.
Where's
Oh.
Santa?
I am
You're a
Well,
little, you're a little tall for an elf.
yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
All right then.
He just
Oh,
looks
this
down and
means-
kicks the snow.
All right then. I understand dubious
I'm pretty
heritage.
sure I've seen you
I mean,
around the North
look
Pole
at Frank.
before.
Hey! Where's Santa?
As I said, look at Frank.
You see him walk over to some reindeer, and he comes back with a box. You notice the box has what looks like a smiley face on it.
What's in the box?
Well, this, and he pulls out a letter.
Oh, I'm gonna snag that letter.
The
Give me
reader
this.
the letter reads, "We have the Holly Jolly Bastard." Signed, Scamazon. And on that sheet also tells you where the factory is located. The North Pole is being challenged.
Guys I'm
Well,
hanging out with, and I'm not exactly sure why. I found we know where Santa is.
You know.
Well, it sounds like we're gonna have to go and take down a large corporation that's focused on removing the true meaning of the holiday.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Sounds like I'm gonna have to stab things.
you know,
I think they're gonna have to learn a lesson in what peace on earth means.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
in pieces.
Precisely.
he whistles really loudly, and you see these like reindeer, just big, massive beasts, just land. All right, get on them.
Which one
I'm-
is this?
I'm actually allergic to reindeer.
Oh, come
I get
now,
a
dear.
rash.
Well, rash or no Christmas.
I'm sure we can lay down a blanket for you, dear.
Get off the
Right
goddamn
on.
reindeer.
A
Right
blanket,
on Josefina's
blanket'll
shoulders.
work. I have to say I'm really glad that it took 3 days for the letter to get here, because for a minute I was worried it was talking. They were talking about, Twitchy, the company that lets us stay here, and so I'm glad it wasn't them.
They're gonna kill Santa.
Excuse me, what?
Huh?
I'm
Let's go.
You know what? We don't have any
Frank, I
choices.
think you have issues.
And you just hear him yell, "Go Donner, go Blitzen." Other ones, they take the fuck off. Like y'all weren't ready. These yeah. So
Do we need to make a
who's-
saving throw?
Who's driving this thing?
Holly Jolly Spirit.
Okay.
If the chat believes.
Do you believe, chat?
Hey, can I use my animal handling to not fall off the fucking reindeer?
None of you are gonna fall off. No, y'all are good. I'm not gonna make you do
Can I
anything
use my
wacky.
handling to get to make sure the reindeer's reassured?
Okay, he reassures. Didn't hear a single word after that.
Okay.
Sorry. Can I use my handling check to reassure the reindeer?
You don't have to roll for it. The reindeer's you're reassured. He's reassured. He's just doing what he was told. Go as fast as you can to the factory.
All right. So,
And he's doing a fun job of it too.
as soon as we get to the factory, I'm guns out.
So, as you fly, maybe 10 minutes, you see, it's a bright sunny day. Let me start off by saying that. You see what looks like this happy ass factory. Like, it's like an old cartoon where it's like bouncing back and forth, the big eyes.
I don't care for this.
It's like one of the. It's like
too
one of those.
cheerful.
And
I don't
on
like it.
It reads Scamazon Warehouse.
The word scam's right in the name.
That's because that's the one thing I didn't want to mess with.
I like the reindeer. I mean, this is some prime transportation here with the reindeer. The letter took forever.
From A to Z. Alright, so
Amazon. So
you are all outside of this Scamazon factory. You see double doors on the front. There are no windows. Because let's be real, it's an Amazon warehouse.
Buggy,
Me.
I'm gonna kick down those double doors.
You wanna kick them down?
I'm gonna kick down the double doors.
You gonna get a running start?
I'm gonna watch the pigeon throw himself against the double door.
You goddamn right. I'm about to get arrested.
Alright, give me a strength check.
Before
That's go ahead.
before he gets to the doors, can I cast a spell?
What spell?
I would like to cast silence on the double doors
What would that? Oh, I see.
so that it doesn't make a loud BAM! Right as
Alright,
it backs in.
Because I can't imagine is there a roll for that? I mean, it's on doors. I'm not gonna make you. I'm just curious.
No, there's
No.
not.
Silence is just, it makes a 20-foot sphere of silence.
Alright, dope. So nobody's gonna hear him. Whatever his role was, no one's gonna hear whatever happens to him or the doors.
So I rolled 18 and I get a +2 bonus. Now, if this is athletics, I get to add my proficiency to that.
Tell me how you do it. Tell me how you do it. Tell me how you knock down these doors.
So I'm just like, got the guns in my hand. And I fucking kick the door down, but I'm a little like disheartened because like the door, I'd imagine, opens, but there's no loud sounds. And I'm pointing my guns at the first people that I see there. And I'm yelling, but there's no sound. Where the fuck is Santa? So it's just...
So, as... Alright, so as you all enter the warehouse, on the inside, it is all gray. Like, there's not a drop of color. And there's just conveyor belts all over the place going in all which way directions, throwing around large boxes with the Scamazon logo. There's a big balcony where an ogre-like gentleman is yelling at employees. As you continue to look around, you see employees passed out on the ground. And I mean, there's obviously that one guy who's just standing there. He looks at you, shrugs. Yeah, they pay me okay. Yeah. So, you're in the warehouse.
I'm going to walk over to that one guy that's like, yeah, they pay me okay. And I'm gonna...
I'm looking for the office.
Where the fuck is Santa?
I'm looking for the office.
That's out of my pay grade. And he's just pushing boxes.
Where's your
I'm looking
manager?
for the office.
You just hear him yell, Jeff! And then a light hits all of you. Hang on, what the fuck are my notes?
Probably.
We
not.
about to fight Jeff Jeff
Hang on.
Bezos.
So the spotlight hits you, and a hunched back man in a black suit walks out from like the little entryway underneath the balcony where that work is yelling at them. Ah, welcome. It is I, Jeff Bugzos, the owner of Scamazon. I see the elves got my letter. Thanks to our 2-day prime shipping.
I hate you so much, Buggy.
Is that why it took
I don't
so
know why.
long?
I'm loving myself.
I hate to say it to you, sir, but your delivery service is rather slow.
Oh, we
And-
have the best delivery service in all of land.
Jeff, where is
Well,
Santa Claus?
I hate to break it to
Oh.
you, but it's not that great.
So you're here for the fat man. That's right. I forgot about him.
Well, if you've forgotten, well, you won't mind us taking him off your hands then.
Oh, no. I'm not letting you take him.
Oh, really? We don't want to have to resort to force, sir. That's
Do-
so uncivilized.
Do you want to know why?
Really want to resort to force.
Do you want to know why I stole Santa?
Probably
Yeah.
because you're a corporate bastard who just wants money.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a dragon.
As I said, corporate
Do you
bastard.
know why?
Because dragons are badass.
Because dragons are known for hoarding gold.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Well, if I can't give you gold, but I got lead.
Well, time is money, so I'll make this quick. Quicker than linking your Scamazon Prime account to Twitch Prime and subscribing to Raven. Did I say that right? Did I read that properly?
On that note, we are only just, I believe, 2 subscriptions now away from hitting our December goal to get paid in January. So, just
Oh,
saying.
Like Jeff Bugzos just said, you might as well.
Or 500 bits, either one.
So after he says that, he claps his hands, and two of these just like generic looking guys just run over with these big cartoony wooden mallets. All right, boys, win this and you might get benefits. Everybody. So there, let me say this first. Actually, there are 2 warehouse workers and Jeff Bugzos. So everybody, guess what time it is?
Initiative time.
All right. So
Wow. Okay.
19.
hang on, one at a time. Gwen,
19.
19. Alrighty. Who got the closest to 19?
I got 24.
All right.
I ain't got a.
I don't like you.
I got a 14.
14. All right, and then
15.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit, math. Oh god. Oh, why do I do this shit to myself?
You know, like your phone has a calculator on it.
That doesn't help me with writing.
No. That's what pencils
I'm just
are
illiterate.
That's what PowerPoint is for, so you can basically put in all your calculations and you just need to, like,
Alright, so
Makes
let's
sense.
see. Alrighty. Starting, oh, wow, this is beautiful. It's all of you, then all of them. So, Noir, fuck shit up first.
Jeff You're under arrest, and I'm going to.
I've done nothing wrong. I've paid my taxes.
Give us Santa, you fuck!
Oh, him. Oh, I forgot about him. Sorry.
You're fucking under arrest, and
Why do I sound like the Grinch?
I'm gonna shoot twice.
You're gonna bust a Catherine twice?
Yep.
Thanks, Squid, so much for that gift subscription. Or that.
You're welcome.
I see
That's gonna
somebody.
be 23 and 29.
329?
Yep.
3 does not hit. You shooting Jeff?
Yeah, 23 and 29.
Oh, I thought you said 3. Yeah, both hit.
It's gonna get loud for a sec here, real quick.
Roll damage.
What did I get for the subscription?
All right.
I don't remember.
You can do a reroll and a d6 or a switch.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's gonna be 21 damage.
You put 2 in his chest.
Yeah. And then
Is that 21?
I forgot already. I think I said 23.
20.
And a D6.
We'll call it even, say 22.
That works. And then I would like to pop my action surge.
All right.
And this one I'm gonna make a violent shot. And I'm going to expend grit for it. I'm learning things. Just give me 1 second.
It's more than I know, buddy. And I'm running the game.
Yeah,
That's what you want to hear.
I'm going to. Oh, I need to roll a weapons check to make sure I didn't break my guns on those 2 shots.
Hey, Noir.
Yeah.
You got gifted a subscription. How would you like to spend the $5 on the buff table?
Oh, well, fuck. I've got a lot of things that I'm thinking about right now.
I'm glad my little shout out worked.
I would like to buy a Switch.
Fantastic.
Fuck you.
And I'm just going to sit on that for later. I rolled a 12 and a 20 for my gun, so they didn't bust.
Just a minute. It says gifted script. Oh wait, never mind.
All right, and I get with action surge. Do I get 2 more shots? I do. Okay.
I know action surge. You just get your actions back or action back.
So one of them, I believe, has to go for a reload, so I only get 1 shot.
Okay. Are your guns still good, or
they're still good? And so I get 1 more shot here, and this is the one that's going to be a violent shot. And I'm burning 2 grit points, so that's going to raise my misfire score by 4.
oh
But-
boy?
But I get to add 2 additional weapon die if I hit.
This is gonna hurt, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I rolled a 19 plus what I get to hit.
I can tell you right now, 19 hits.
Yeah. Gunslingers are fun.
Jeff
So
Bezos is a bitch.
like this is the person I hate most in the world, IRL. So this feels good.
I made him the bad guy for a reason.
And that's gonna be 12.
It's gonna be math.
14, 15, 16,
Open
25.
I love the fact that this is what we're doing for the holidays. This should be a tradition. We just beat on billionaires.
So, you mean a Buggie's Christmas Bugaloo? Anyway. Alright, so you fucked them up rightfully.
Yeah. And one of my guns jams after that.
Alright, so with that, we move on to Glenn, your turn. Or, I'm sorry, Elf 3.
Yes.
Your turn, do some damage. Yeah, Jeff, Baham Bugzos, and 2 warehouse workers.
Where is Frank?
Frank is like wherever that dude was that was just moving boxes, like by the conveyor belt. He's over there shooting at Jeff from a distance.
So what you're saying is I don't have any allies within 5 feet.
Yeah, I'm a
that
gunslinger,
sounds
so I am
promising.
away from the bad guys.
Oh lordy.
So I'm pretty sure that I can sneak as a bonus. I can stealth as a bonus action as a rogue.
Yeah, you can hide as a bonus
Okay,
action.
good. I was gonna say, I hope to God you're not
Yeah.
asking me.
Yeah, I don't play rogues very often, so I'm gonna hide as bonus action. I'm gonna move behind Jeff Bozo and hide.
You're gonna what?
Move behind Jeff Bozo and
You're gonna-
hide.
So you're gonna run behind him with 2 bodyguards standing on both sides of him? Or you're gonna run around them completely? And does stealth evoke attack of opportunity?
I rolled a 26 for stealth.
Alright.
They,
then
they have to roll perception
somehow
to
on
see me.
this completely flat warehouse floor, you managed to somehow.
No, I sneak around because there's places around. I can sneak around and behind.
I allow it.
It's
And then-
it's Christmas magic.
And then from behind, I'm gonna sneak attack his ass with my rapier.
I
Let's see.
This
How do I
whole-
do this?
This whole, thrusting and the ass area is making me uncomfortable.
Oh man, I know
So do I
exactly
get-
what I'm
so
doing
I-
on my turn. No, you don't know what I'm gonna do. You don't
Features
know
and
what I'm gonna do.
traits.
I don't need to know the details. It's you, so I know it's going to be hilarious.
Oh lordy. Under the tree for me. I've been jamming at Christmas music this whole time. I'll be
should be
down the
doing
chimney tonight.
Wait, no, I can't risk putting on random Christmas music.
Yeah,
I
I'm-
get whammed.
Get whammed.
I can't get whammed.
So this is brought to you in part by Green Eggs and Ham.
Too soon.
So I'm going
Too
to
soon.
roll to attack.
You didn't do that yet?
That's a nat 20.
All right,
Plus
that
four.
hits. Just
So
hits.
that's a D8. Well, I'm gonna roll 2 D8s because that's a nat 20. And do I get sneak attack as well?
I mean, I guess
think-
if you were sneaking
Yeah.
and said you were doing a sneak attack.
So that's 9 plus sneak attack damage is what? Oh yeah, it's a D6. It's only like 1 or 2 because I've only got one low in rogue. Let's see.
So wait, Noir, can you listen to like the Ashley Tisdale version?
I can't listen to any version of that song.
No,
Okay,
just
listen.
one.
Damn.
But yeah, covers aren't allowed either. Yeah, because I'm playing hard mode.
9 plus 4 is 13 damage.
All right. And with that, Agent, it's Husafine's turn.
Ben, can you do me a favor and roll for
Yeah.
persuasion?
Persuasion.
Oh, fuck.
So that's a 10, actually.
Plus 1. You know what? I'm gonna wing it.
Oh, lordy.
There are more of you than him. Rise up. Take your rights as workers. Unionize. He is nothing in comparison to you. Why do you allow him to take what is your labor and use it in such a profane manner?
$16.50 an hour.
Can Tilda
$16.50 an
assist?
hour is not enough to. Ugh, see if I can get the accent back in.
Oh, you have a D. We have a D6 and a
$16.50 an
I-
hour.
I do have a D6 to assist. I'm gonna use that.
All right.
Wait,
and,
you roll that
and you
for
have
me.
two, and we have 2d4, so you can.
I'll also roll a D4 because why the fuck not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna unionize.
Use them.
I think the
What do
theme
I
for
have?
Friday one shots
So that's
is
9. 9.
Okay, so 11 plus 9, so 20.
dirty 20.
20? Dirty 20?
Really dirty 20.
Dirty 20, as the kids say.
Really dirty 20.
I think the theme for Friday one shots is it's a one shot. Screw it, just do it.
What did you say you're rolling? Persuasion?
Persuasion.
What is persuasion? Is that wisdom or intelligence?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Beautiful.
My wisdom is higher than my intelligence, thankfully.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 10, and then I had a +1 with my wisdom, and then I also rolled 9 on the other dice to add to it.
They're more worried about that $16.50 an hour. They rolled a nat 20.
Ooh.
Well, Tilda's going to help me, right?
They rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, I can, rather than help, I can try a different route and try to guilt them into it instead.
Go
But
for
I'll
it.
have to wait for my turn.
All right.
That was my
So
turn.
that was your.
Wasn't that my turn? Or am I allowed to attack too?
I mean, I just let
You
you
got
talk.
a
If you're
bonus
talking, I
action,
just let
see?
you talk. I just.
Oh, okay.
Anything that's a bonus action you can do?
Okay, They're not
Movement
doing-
or bonus
going-
action.
going for it. Okay, fine. Out comes the
Okay,
battle
cool.
axe. Fine then. They're not gonna. They're. I guess we're making some Christmas cuts. Now I'm gonna attack with the battle axe.
Can I use my switch so I said that badass line instead? No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I'm just joking. That's not what I'm using my switch for.
Oh, it was a pun.
I'm just joking.
Laugh, dummy. It's a pun.
Wow.
Oh,
I mean.
wow. Wow, that's a good roll.
So what's going?
What I roll? Ooh, 16
Wait,
plus 5, and then plus my
So you're rolling this. You're
and
rolling the
my
hit?
axe. Yeah, I'm rolling to hit.
All right, dope.
It didn't work, so well, the first time didn't work. I'm just trying to remember what my.
It's
Where the fuck is my axe? Battle axe. Okay, so that's my attack bonus. So I rolled
16 plus 5 is 21.
yeah
With
21.
maths. Just hits.
All right.
Roll
Can
damage.
you roll me 1d8?
Oh, Gwen's rolling.
Oh, I also have an attack bonus of +8. So never mind. That really hits.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt.
That's a 16 plus 8.
Who are you
24.
swinging at, by the way?
I'm swinging through.
You're only gonna be able to hit one.
Okay,
That's a
well, I hit the
6.
first one then.
So you hit. We're just gonna call him Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
That's 6
Okay, so
plus how
Tweedledee then.
much?
6 plus 5 is 11.
You hit him for 11.
Yep.
Alrighty. Oh, got it. How did I even get into college? Anyway, so you swing your axe, just sticks right into his side, but just gets pushed right back out with that exact sound effect. He takes the damage. It's just like it sticks. His side poops out your axe. Anyway, moving on. Raven.
Yeah.
What does Tilda wish to do before the goons' turns?
Let's see. So what's the layout of everybody? Like, where is Tilda in relation to the goons and
So basically,
Jeffrey?
So the two goons are still on the sides of him. So you got one on the left, two on the right, which is the one that Josephine just thwacked. And then they're about, I'd say, you can walk to them. You can get to them. So they're within your walking range.
Okay. Let me. I just need to read something real quick. Because I think I know what I'm gonna do.
This one is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
So
I lied.
it's within 1,000 feet. Okay. I want to cast Locate Object to locate Santa Claus.
Okay. Is there a roll for that, or?
So just looking to double check. So requires concentration, can happen up to 10 minutes, has to be within 1,000 feet, and something that's familiar to me, which I assume I would know Santa being here.
You're from Whoville. As the opening poem said, you're best friends with the pole. Everybody knows Santa Claus. Ye old Saint Nick.
I heard you work that pole real good.
Santa's gonna plead the fifth.
My God.
Santa thick. That's what the kids say, right?
Santa's gummy thick.
Yeah. So yeah, she's casting Locate Object for Santa.
You do that, and you can sense him. He is. You can't see him, but you know he's further down that little dark hallway that's underneath the balcony where Jeff Baham Bugzos came from. But you know he's back there. But then there's something interesting, though. You notice it's not standing still. And that's all I'm going to tell you.
Okay, so Santa, guys, Santa's pacing like that way, so I don't think he's tied up, but he's like within 1,000 feet, so we just need to go that way.
I'm assuming, is that your...
Yeah, that's my
Is
turn.
that it? Okay. I sometimes don't know how spells work.
Oh, gotcha.
Thank God I gotta learn. Anyway, all right, next up is Jeff Baham Bugzos. He is going to swing. What's he got? He is going to swing his little disgusting sharp hand at you. He calls it his money grabber. He's gonna swing that at Josephine. So tell me, does Does 24 hit?
Depends. I can dodge, right?
I don't.
Using acrobatics or
You have to
athletics?
take the dodge action on your turn.
Oh,
So you can do right now. You can only do anything that's a reaction.
could I block? Block?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Not unless your character has an ability that does it as a reaction.
Okay. Then how do I do a saving throw?
You take the damage. That's as much as I know about D&D. If it hits, it hits.
Yes. So
Okay, I
Yeah, if
don't
it hits,
think
it
there's
hits.
anything. I don't think there's anything. How do I tell if it hits or not?
Your
You-
AC.
Armor
usually.
class.
AC.
Your
Okay,
AC.
so
Does a 24 hit?
yes, because I was
Yes.
16.
All right, you are taking. You're not taking much. You're only taking 5. You're only taking 5 damage. He just swings his little disgusting money grabber at you. All right. Then, with that momentum, he is going to turn and try to swing at Elf 3. I forget these names so simply.
Yeah.
So tell me, Elf 3. This time he's gonna turn and try to bite you. He's a little feral billionaire.
Yikes!
Tell me, does a 16 hit?
No!
No? All right. So he's just like snarling in your face with his weird billionaire snarl. I don't know what they do. All right, and with that, it is the Werewolker guy 1. He's going to.
Did you just call him a wereworker?
Yeah. I forgot the house.
I don't
But,
know.
yeah,
I
so
kind of like the idea
warehouse
of where
Worker
workers.
1 is going to swing at all three. Fuck these names. Oof. Dirty 20.
That hits.
That hits. All right. Fuck. What are they using? Okay. He's gonna swing his mallet down from above, bonk you on the head for 3, and it makes a little cartoony bam.
Ow.
And then after that, it is number 2. He is going right after you, Husafine, because you hurt him. Okay, he's gonna miss. That was only a 12. He's like holding his side, just 1650.
1650 isn't worth your dignity.
No, but it can buy me things. And then after that, we go back to the top. Your turn.
All right.
Detective.
All right. Yeah. So I am going to. How far away am I from Jeff Bay's dickhead?
Jeff Bahumbugzos.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
It was in the script. Did you not read? Anyway,
We're going off the script.
we'll do it live. But,
Fuck it.
But
I think,
did you shoot from the entrance?
yeah.
You're still gonna be within that 30 feet.
All right, cool. I am going to. Yeah, fuck. Actually, I have to. I'm gonna use my bonus action to fix my gun.
What is Gunslinger?
It's a variant of fighter.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Yeah, pretty sure I. Okay.
This is brought to you by Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas.
Now I'm gonna shoot him.
Fun fact, I worked in malls for enough time that I actually really, really hate Christmas music.
I can
So
imagine.
much.
I don't hit.
Who are you? You miss?
I rolled a. Oh God! I rolled a 1 and a 2.
So you shoot both of them, but they both just like whiz right by both. Ow, my headphones! By both of his ears. That was close. Too close.
Give us Santa, you fucking bastard!
No.
You almost
Is that your
shot
turn, or
off
you got a
his
bonus action?
AirPods.
That's it. That's all I could do. Right now, I'm just going to sit, focus on the burn.
All right, you sit and reflect. Next up, Gwen.
How close is Josephine?
I'd say 10 feet diagonally from you. If you're right behind Jeff.
Yeah, I want to go up to Josephine and cast Shield of Faith after stabbing Jeff.
If you do that, you're going to take attack of opportunity
I'm going
from
to stab Jeff.
and the worker.
Yeah, I'm going to stab Jeff first, but I do get sneak attack because Josephine's.
You're not
within
sneaking
5.
anymore. If you attacked him once, you are not sneaking anymore.
Is Josephine within 5 feet of Jeff?
I mean,
So I get sneak attack.
I think she's going on the flanking roll.
You snuck up behind Jeff and then attacked him. You're not sneaking anymore.
Yeah, but if you're flanked with the ally,
and he attacked you.
if you're flanked with the ally, you do get sneak attack.
Okay.
If
That's
your
okay.
ally,
You basically get backstab bonuses.
Oh.
if your
You get
ally
flank-
This is why y'all are here.
within
You
5
get
feet.
flanking bonuses.
Yeah, it says if your ally is within 5 feet.
5 feet? Because technically, the way I'm viewing it right now, it's you in a 5 foot space, because that's what one person takes up on a map, right? It's 5 feet, usually.
Basically, an easier way to
Like
put
on
it
roll
would be
20, I know like one of those blocks is 5 feet.
is Josefina
Mhm.
within
We'll use
melee
those for their
range
characters.
of
Yeah.
So if each of you are in a block, it goes you, the worker, and then Husafine,
So I
which
don't
would be
get
10
sneak
feet.
attack. So I don't get sneak attack. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I'm trying here. I really am.
I could.
You're totally
I
fine.
just wanted
It's a lot
to-
harder
You
without
are
a
doing
map.
wonderfully. You are doing a better job than I would as a DM.
I mean,
Actually,
I should have taken
Combat
2
is hard
shots instead
without
of
the
1.
map.
My pen. All right, so what are you doing, Gwen?
I'm gonna stab him.
You're gonna Steph jab. You're gonna stab Jeff.
Yeah, stab Jeff.
All right, do it. See if you hit.
That's a nat 20 again.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
That's a 8 and a 5.
You hit him for 13.
Yeah, 13.
All right. All right,
And
he's
then-
bleeding.
And I'm going to go up to Husafine and provoke 2 attacks of opportunity.
17.
No.
No. 25.
Yes.
All right, you're taking the mallet, so you are taking 4 damage, and you get bonked. This time, instead of bam, it says bonk. All right,
Okay, is
that
there a
your
reason you're saying yamage instead of damage? Because all I can think of is like damage icons as yam, different types of yams.
And I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Husafine, so you get +2 to AC.
Here you go.
turn? So wait, you attacked,
That's a
ran,
bonus action.
attacking.
Yeah. No, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Husafine, which
But I
is a
thought you
bonus
also
action.
did. I thought you also did cure wounds or lay hands or one of those two.
No,
Oh, okay, I thought you said. You
I
did
said
that.
I'm going to do Shield of Faith on Husafine, which is a
Okay.
bonus action.
All right, you
so-
do that.
Husafine gets +2 to AC for the duration.
All right.
Yes.
Dope. Good turn. Fucking pen. Next up, Agent.
Sweet. I'm gonna swing again.
Yee!
Could you roll for me, Quinn? Thank you.
That's an 18.
It is.
Ooh. So it's 18 plus
8.
Yeah,
Oh, who are you
So
swinging at, by the way?
26.
8. Yeah. The same one I swung at before.
Sounds good to me. How much damage?
Can you roll 1d8 for me?
Yeah, that's a 4. +5 is not 9. I think.
Yes.
Is it +5?
Yes, it's +5.
All right.
Okay.
So.
Thank you, thank you.
And you don't
9.
have any bonus actions or anything?
Yeah. So warehouse
I don't think
worker.
so.
Warehouse worker 2 is looking rightfully fucked up. He is on death's door.
Oh,
Let's see.
I can use an action surge, but I'm not using it quite
Oh,
yet.
you're a fighter. You're a fighter, and you're level 5. You get 2 attacks.
You get 2 actions as a level 5
Oh.
fighter.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get
I
2
didn't
attack
realize it.
actions.
Oh, in that case, I'm gonna swing back the other direction.
All right. Let's see if you hit.
So that's 12.
Plus 8 is 20.
All right. How do you want to do it?
And 1d8, I guess.
I'm not. You don't roll damage. She has 1 HP.
Oh, she
How do you wanna do it?
swings it back, and his head just rolls across the blade. and
I'm gonna roll damage in case.
at
All-
the other's feet.
That's max damage, by
All
the
you-
way.
All you hear is $16.50 an hour, flexible hours, and then gone. All right. With that, all you have left is Warehouse Worker 1, who is untouched, and Jeff Bahumbugzos. And Raven Tilda's turn.
All right. So who's taken damage so far?
Raven, you're muted, honey.
Raven.
Okay. Stream could hear me. You all could not. So Tilda's This is me being tilted out. Who's taking damage so far?
Yeah, who? Okay, yeah. Two.
Not
people
I.
have-
So okay, so
I can
mean,
change that.
put it this way: who has taken the most damage? Okay, but you're only down 4. All right, so what
I'm
else?
down 6.
Okay, what else do I have in my arsenal here?
Also, there's a reason her battle axe's name cuts you in two.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a cleric. I have heals.
Me too. One quick second. I just need to double check that.
And they're
This
very
thing can
lovely
do this
heels too. They give you quite decent height.
That nice homey feeling. It's like sitting on your porch during a nice cool sunset in July with a nice cup of sweet tea.
Well, goodness me, I got the vapors.
Well, goodness me.
Bless her heart.
Oh, Frank, if you've got
Well-
the vapors, that's not good for a bird.
No,
Don't
no,
go flying while you have the
that's not
vapors.
good.
Frank's never got the vapors a
vapors are
day in his
bad.
goddamn life.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Why is
Okay.
there smoke coming out of your beak?
All right. So I had to confirm that this thing can do what I want it to.
All right.
So Tilda wants to use Unseen Servant
Oh my.
to appear behind Jeff Bahumbug,
Hell yeah.
and it's gonna pants him.
Is there a roll for that?
I'm not sure what the role would be to resist
I'm-
being pantsed by an unseen entity.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just asking.
Dex,
All right. So
Dex, acrobatics versus.
I mean,
Dex.
it's invisible, so the only
Yeah, you're
warning would
good.
be
I'm
would
just trying to
be
figure.
feeling them start to go down and maybe having a save to grab them before they actually go all the way down.
So, the three of you have no clue what's going on, but you just see Jeff Baham Bugzos' pants just hit the floor.
Well, that's a small pecker I never wanted to see.
He just quickly pulls up his pants and is like,
Yeah, having an unseen
Sir, I
servant.
think you need to see a doctor.
Trying so
he's what they call
hard
a bashful billionaire.
not to give any dick jokes right now.
Yeah, hey, save those. We have a whole other season that got greenlit.
And I'm
Anyway,
gonna move.
so-
I'm gonna move next to Frank because I have a feeling that there's gonna need to be some healing soon.
Oh lordy. Okay, so you move right next to Frank, who is very concerned about missing those last two shots.
Sort of thing never happens to me.
Oh lordy. All right, and with that, it is now
That's
Jeff.
what all men say, Frank. That's what all men say.
Not a man, I'm a cop.
They were cops. We're Navy SEALs. Anyway, so you move over to that. Then now it is Jeff's turn. Jeff is going to take a beautiful hack and slash at. Let me see. Gwen moved. He can't do. The only person close enough. He's going after. Josephine. Remember, you have that +2 to your AC.
Yes, I do now. Thank
Lucky
you.
for you, I don't think a 9 hits.
Nope.
He's gonna try to bite you. He thinks it was like he doesn't know who pantsed him, but he has a inkling of a suspicion, and another 9, so he just looks stupid this turn.
It's like.
Yeah. Like if a feral cat was a person. He's a feral billionaire.
It would be more dangerous than this guy.
You can tell he has never fought a day in his life. Next up, the only left warehouse worker who is going to take a swing at Raven. You said you ran up, right? No, you're still with Noir, who was back at the start.
Yeah, I'm just right next to Noir.
So he's going to move over to both of you, basically just flipping sides. And he is going to swing his wacky mallet at Elf 3. Does a...
He really doesn't like you.
He's just swinging a mallet.
I don't think he does.
So does a 19.
Just barely.
Jesus fuck. All right, you are taking 8.
That's all right.
All right, and with that, back to the top. Detective.
All right. Let's try this shit one more time.
Oh my lord.
A quick reminder, just to everybody. So, GM, you have a D4. Cast, we have 2 D4s, 1 D6, 3 rerolls, and a switch.
I am going to use.
It's sounding a little uneven.
I'm gonna blow 2 of those rerolls.
Beautiful.
Because I rolled double.
Hey, at least I gave the DM something.
I know,
Oh,
thank
man.
God. That's swanky D4. I'm going to use it to make sure it hurts somebody.
That's much better. That's one
Roll.
nat 20.
All right, who you shooting?
And then 15. Oh, I'm shooting Jeff.
All right.
My name is Jeff.
Oh, you know the 20 hits. The 15 hits too.
It's 15
20.
plus. Yeah, plus. But yeah, so that hits.
Yep. For your the crit, just double that one shot.
Cool. So that's going to be 6, 12, 17. 17 for the crit.
All right.
And then 14 for the other shot.
All righty.
Yeah, that's more like it.
All right.
Thank you, Green Eggs. Thank you, Adrian.
Raven!
So, with that, do you want to do any bonus actions?
Let's see what I can do on a bonus action. Nothing.
Gwen, you're giving me Raven. You're giving me too much power here. You're giving me too much power. Hey, I could use that switch to make that not a nat 20, right? No,
I can use my
No,
I can use my
I can't.
switch.
No, you.
So, switches cannot be used to counter another switch, and it can only be used to change the action word of what they're doing.
He started it.
Switch. He ended it.
God.
Thank you.
That is my turn.
All right. Okay, with that, Gwen, back to you.
I'm
What
gonna
does
run
Elf
behind
want to do? You're gonna run and hide?
Jeff and stab. And
Oh, you're gonna stealth back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna. I think Josephine's within 5 feet because Jeff tried to.
Well, you said you ran over to Josephine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go behind Jeff and stab, or I'm gonna stab Jeff. I'm gonna just stab Jeff.
All right. Said you're stealthing, right?
I think Jeff's getting
No, I'm
stabbed.
not. I'm just gonna stab him because I don't have.
You know you're gonna
stealth.
take attack of opportunity again, right?
I'm not moving. I'm just stabbing. I changed my mind. I'm just stabbing. So
I roll to see if you.
that is a 17 to hit.
All right, roll damage.
So that's 1d8 plus 4 plus a d6 because sneak attack. Because Josephine's right there. So that's 5 plus 4 is 9 damage.
Okay. He is still standing. He has the heart of a billionaire, which is in poor health.
I'm
But it's there.
going to cast Healing Word on myself
That's a bonus action, right?
Yes, that's a
Okay.
bonus action.
All right, go ahead.
1d4 plus 2.
All right, well, you do that. That's going to be the end of your turn then, right?
That's 6. So I heal for 6. Yeah, that's
That-
my turn.
Okay. Agent. Josephine.
All right. You really shouldn't let small things bother you. Swing to the mallet man.
All
So
right.
that's 11 plus 8 is 19.
That hits. No damage.
All right.
Okay. That is 3 plus 5 is 8 damage.
8.
And second action, just swinging it back.
Ooh,
Oh, that's an 18.
that hits. Roll
Plus
damage.
8.
Yeah.
Roll the
So
damage.
that's 4 plus 8 plus 5 is 9.
5.
Yeah.
9.
Hey, Agent.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, she has another head roll off in an elegant spray of blood through the air. It's like, and that's why they call it cuts you in two.
Instead of saying anything about 16.50 an hour, this one's head just flies off and go, I needed money to pay for books for college.
Tough. You should have unionized.
Jeff's head just snaps. You said union? And he
I
just
am
gets-
right,
He just gets
I did.
red. He just gets red.
Unions protect the people.
All right, is that the end of Josephine's turn?
That is.
All right. Hilda. All that is left is Jeff.
Okay. Let's see, what can I do?
Ooh, ow.
I would like to use my unseen servant to tie Jeff's shoelaces together.
You're gonna have to roll a stealth one for that. That one up, you're gonna have to roll a stealth. Even if it's invisible, he would feel it.
Okay.
Not at disadvantage, but just roll for it.
Stealth. Okay. So let's see. My stealth is naturally a 4. And let's see. We've got a D6. I'm going to use a D6 and a D4 on that. I really want this to succeed.
The prankster. God, I fucking love Christmas music. Deck the fucking halls.
So that's a 17 total.
You tie your shoelaces together. Is there anything you want to do with that?
Can I say something intimidating to him to taunt him my way so he tries to move?
You can try. Go for it.
Mr. Humbug or whatever, I just have to tell you, the way that you organize your book system is shit. You need to redo it.
Oh, he's flabbergasted. Amazon was built on books, and that's Richard Nixon. It was built on books.
That's great. I don't know what Amazon is, but Scamazons sucks. That's a 16 on intimidation.
And with that, he's, why you? You little rapscallion. Why am I back to this?
And he takes an attack of opportunity from
You rapscallion.
from Elf 3.
Can I also take an attack of opportunity?
I mean, he just falls to the ground.
So
Yeah, he
yes,
He didn't
That's
move.
yes.
He didn't move. He just
move.
fell. Oh my god, I got support on this.
I don't think he moved through any squares because he was prevented from moving.
darn.
So, and with that,
But you all do get advantage on him since he's prone.
It's Jeff's turn.
That is true.
Oh, shit, never mind.
So you want to take a wild and wacky guess as to what he does?
Does he stand up?
Jeff,
Oh, shit!
he stands up.
Damn!
His shoes are still
shoes.
tied, so he's hopping around with his little money grabbers flailing. Let's see, this time he is going. Let me see. Raven and Noir, you guys are still at the beginning of it, right? You guys didn't move?
Yep.
No.
I
have a servant to do that.
Alright, so one of his first attack, he's gonna go after the same two people because they're the only ones there, and his shoes are tied. Alright, so first one, 21 on. He's going after Husafin. 21.
Yeah, it hit. Sorry.
Okay. And you are taking 3 damage. He just swings his money grabber. Kind of letting out a ree of sorts. Alright. And next he's going to try to bite Elf 3.
I've
Tell him.
gotten worse kicks. Gotten worse kicks when calfing a yak.
I don't know what those are. Ree. And then he's gonna try to bite Elf 3. Oof, 23. That do? Alright, he's hitting you 4. Only 4.
He's a nibbly fucker.
He bites you for 4. And after this turn, just out of curiosity, can everybody roll me perception really quick?
You said the magic word. Roll perception.
Yeah. Surprise! It's the first time I've said it.
That's a 13 plus 8 is 21.
Okay.
13 plus 8.
Got a 22.
Okay. Thinking where this is going.
I got what the kids call a dirty 20, but I mean, my dice are clean, so I don't know what that means, but it's 20.
All right, and then Gwen.
I got a 21.
Okay. Oh no, not you. You already said yours. I meant.
Yeah.
I have a 12.
12. All right. So lucky for you, all of you are going to hear this. You hear footsteps
What?
and the sounds of chains rattling. Ho. 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 And you see Jeff turn his head. Oh, fuck. Out from the darkness, battered and bruised, Santa. He throws this massive chain on the ground. Jeff, you've been a bad boy this year. You're on my naughty list. Santa rips off his sleeves. He has one of those like mom tattoos. Just because it's Santa.
The heart, the arrow.
Oh yeah. He puts his hand out and a giant candy cane shoots out, wraps around Jeff, and pulls him in. I just checked the list once, and he winds up, getting ready to punch the fuck out of him. And you just see this green and red swirling light around his face. And I'm checking it twice, and he punches the fuck out of Jeff Bezos. And all of you go blind. After contact is a blinding light. When you all wake up, the warehouse is empty. Warehouse is empty. All you see is a black suit on the ground. But on the bright side, all the color came back as well. So, Y'all just beat the shit out of Jeff Baham Bugzos. Oh, Santa's gone as well. Should have stated that. You are inside this empty warehouse, and it looks like it is beginning to fall apart.
I'm going to.
I dare say we should probably leave.
Yes, let's run.
That was really trippy.
I'm going to run, and as a bonus action, I'm going to dash.
You don't need to do it. You could just say you're leaving. You guys could have just been like, yeah, we're going to leave. And I'll be like, all right.
Yeah, I'm probably going to take a box or two and then leave.
Oh, it's empty. It is completely empty. Everything, any trace is gone.
Fuck.
Except
She shakes her axe off of the ick and walks out.
So, as you all leave, the warehouse starts to crumble and just fade away as if it was never there, and that this might have been a whole dream. No, I'm kidding. So, as you guys leave, you notice the reindeer are there, as well as my pen.
Oh, that's where your pen was.
No, fuck you. No. And you notice Tinsel.
I was about to say, how big is your pen?
Tinsel Jolly Bum is out there now. Way to go, guys. I forgot what voice I gave him, so I'm just going to roll with it. Way to go, guys.
Do you have a cold or something? I've got a whole book of remedies.
No. I've been yelling at the rookies. Over at... this is going to kill me. Over back at the North Pole, we got to kick it back up into double time. We only have a few days left. I hate voices.
Okay.
So, he's going to gesture to y'all to take the reindeer. Well, thank you for saving Christmas.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Rifle it back home then.
Yep. Don't worry, the reindeer will come back once they deliver you.
So
And
I
with-
wasn't really worried, but okay.
So, as you all get home to your little Who houses in your little Who town, with your Who doors, your Who cars, your Who Christmas trees,
My Who ex-wife.
tell me, everybody except Noir, I have a specific reason for this. I want you to tell me, what did Santa leave for you underneath the Christmas tree? Let's start with Agent. What did Santa leave for Josephine?
Santa left her a pretty dress that fits her.
All right. And inside is a note. Thank you. Happy holidays. Next up, Gwen. What does Santa leave Elf 3? What would Elf 3 want the most?
Candy cane rapier.
I mean, I already have one, but I think L3 would want the most a shiny hat.
Inside is this beautifully golden hat, and as well a note that says, thank you. Next up, Hilda.
So Tilda got under her tree some super special, awesome noise canceling headphones.
And as well, a note that says, thank you. Now,
Okay.
Detective Frank,
Yeah.
as you walk into your house, there's nothing. There's no box under your tree. Instead, just a letter.
Gonna take a sip of my flask. Open up the letter. What's it say?
Detective, thank you for your previous help, but I will call for you once more. I know where Sam I Am is. Santa.
I'm on
And-
the case.
And with that, Jeff was defeated and Santa set free. The North Pole was filled with happiness and glee. Our heroes flew back to a shower of praise. Finally, holiday spirits began to raise. All of Whoville gathered around their tree, singing their songs. It was a sight to see. Thank you. Thanks to you, Christmas was saved and all set right. Happy holidays to all. To all, a good night. Thank you.
You do realize you're gonna have to do part 2 now. We have to go and hunt Sam I Am. You have to do that now.
That's
Josephine needs a wife.
I will bug you till you do.
That's gonna be Buggy's Labor Day book.
Labor Day Bugaloo. Don't wear white.
No. Not for Labor Day, but for Valentine's Day, we could do it as a heartbreaker.
Oh my god.
That would be amazing.
Josephine finds a wife, and
Yeah, thank you, everybody. This is the
and Frank finds.
biggest stage, I guess you could say, I've GM'd on.
That was so much fun and
That
so
was-
silly, and I loved
That was
it.
great.
It was
Thank
fantastic.
you. Appreciate it. Anxious as fuck going into this.
You did a fantastic job. You did really
And
well.
I love the poetry that you included.
That was
in there
so
too.
good.
Oh hell yeah!
It made for great scene breaks. Like it really set the scene.
It
Yeah,
was just like chef kiss good.
I mean, the whole idea was to kind of paint it as a Christmas story, being told at a guild.
And fucking
Perfect.
the Jeff thing. I mean,
Jeff
Baham.
I'm gonna be honest. There is a specific meme that I got the idea for this from, and it was a picture of a little Jeff Bezos saying, "I want to be a dragon when I get older." And then it's like, that's ridiculous. And then it's just the Amazon logo, and it's just like a drawn him on top of a pile of gold. I was like, I can do something with this.
And you
That's
did.
great. That was fantastic.
Oh,
Thank you
Anyway,
Quinn, for being my dice roller.
So,
Gwen.
Yeah,
Gwen
that's
coming
fine.
clutch with that.
My,
As
my,
the,
this die is somewhat enchanted.
Gives you the high rolls.
as we wrap everything up,
When it matters. When it
let's
doesn't,
start
that's
with-
8.
let's start with Buggy. What was your favorite part? And
Oh,
where
you
can we
guys.
find you next?
That's
I'm
4.
Buggy. You can find me on Twitter at Buggy2077. Jesus fuck. English. You can find me here for anything that has to do with the Peasant Strike Back. Other than that, God knows what I do. I stream on my channel. Actually, I've been your GM. Raven, thank you for this chance. Follow me on Twitter. At least give it a glance. My handle is under me. Now it's time for me to switch. I also stream here. Team_totem_ on Twitch.
That's amazing.
I put more work into this than I ever did in any of my English classes in college.
That's fantastic.
But yeah, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And Alex, what was your favorite part?
Oh gosh, I'm not sure if it was like the sound effects or the fact that the fact that I got to have a Josephine got to have a heart-to-heart with the Grinch about rekindling his friendship with Cindy Lou Who because it's a good thing for both of them, or fucking goddamn the Grump from back in town,
Grumpy ass Carl.
grumpy ass Carl,
His last name is
Gonna be-
Shorzy.
who is going to be dead, set on fire. So I'm Alex. You can find me at Agent Boss on Twitch or Instagram. Agent _boss or Agent Boss. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's down there. Have fun. I draw. I paint weird shit. I also do a lot of creature and species development and stuff. Feel free to ask me anytime about my shit. I like babbling. Yeah, that's about it.
Awesome. So my favorite part, well, I rather enjoyed watching Noir wing it with Frank. It's a pun. There were so many really good parts. It's hard to pick just one. The rhyming in between scenes was fantastic. I really, really enjoyed that. And then also being able to take Tilda into combat and do things like pants the guy or tie his shoes together.
I always love shenanigans during a fight. I always love it.
It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the whole thing. As far as where you can find me next, let's see. I'm gonna be on Milady Saito's channel tomorrow for a Penguin game. I cannot recall off the top of my head the time, but it is floating around there on my Twitter and Saito's and a couple others. It should be pretty fun. And then after that, I won't be back until after Christmas. I believe the next stream is the Monday after the whole week of Christmas. And I think that's just going to be playing some video games or something like that. It's real laid back. So yeah, the guild will be closed until after Christmas, after tonight. But yeah, I think that's where you can find me next. And then of course on Twitter, right below my face here. And with that, we'll pass it on over to Gwen. Is it not?
When muted.
There we go. I think I was trying to help and I was muting you right as you were clicking unmute.
Sorry.
That was my bad.
I was not clicking anything, so
Not true. Anyways, what was your favorite part?
So my favorite part was gotta be Josephine having a heart to heart with the Grinch, because that was the most wholesome thing ever.
I was not expecting that. You could tell I was caught off guard.
I'm sorry, I didn't expect her to be so goddamn wholesome, but
So wholesome.
she is so fucking wholesome and
I love
Yeah.
her so much.
I gotta meet the whole family now. I mean, good to know
You're
Tor
part
comes
of the
from-
family, though.
I know. Good to know Tor comes from some hospitality.
I imagine her family lives in like a small village that's more like of a communist commune.
But yeah. Also, I liked being able to do a voice and commit to it and no one said anything about it.
You did good. I was muted. I'm sorry. I hope everybody had fun.
Also,
I guess I should go. Yeah. All
I was
right.
about to say, the pigeon hasn't spoken yet.
It's been a long day.
All right. So after being inspired by Buggie, I'm gonna give this a try. My name is Noah Enigma. Type it anywhere to find me. I make music and content to help with unwinding. I'm a peasant on stream, and tomorrow I'll waddle. Check my Twitter to see where. Hurry, don't dawdle. Since this is my passion and life can get costly, know that Noah Enigma is also my coffee. So long story short, find me anywhere under Noah Enigma. I am going to be on a stream with Raven tomorrow. Actually, we're going to be penguins and we're going to fuck up a goose. I became the bird to defeat the bird. Know your enemy. That's it for me.
fantastic. Unless anyone.
Your last second poll, that was legit.
What was your favorite
That
part?
was good. That was
Oh,
good.
my favorite part. Oh, easily, Craig. I'm sorry. They should just tug on my balls. Like, why? Why did he? What did he have to get? And he said it to a cop. He's my spirit animal. I'm sorry.
Grumpy ass Craig gave no fuck. Santa was gone. He was trying to start a riot. He was.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, he was there, man.
Oh, that was great.
Oh my God.
I need you to play Craig in something. Like, I just need that character
I will
back.
gladly play Shorzy. Because let's be real, that's who Craig is based off.
Fantastic.
Oh my God.
Well, with that, quick thank you to all the donations tonight, gifted subs, etc. That was fantastic, and I am pretty darn sure that put us over our mark, so thank you very, very much. We're going to go on a raid. I have the raid call as Ho 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 Santa Claus is punch into town, unless anybody has something better.
Cindy Lou, who gives a shit?
Tug on my balls. Sorry, no. I'm just...
This is
Preferably
what
without
happens when you
swearing
don't
in the raid call.
unionize.
Your balls a tug.
Give
Give your balls a tug.
Yeah, that's what.
Yep.
God.
So we're gonna go read Scrat. So no.
Oh my
I
god, can you just imagine?
mean, Scrat would appreciate it, but Scrat would also.
Just a raid. Give your balls a
Just
tug.
give your balls a tug. Like, what the
Give
fuck?
your balls a tug.
Oh my god.
All right, tell you what. The official raid cry is gonna be ho ho ho. Santa Claus is punching to town. But if you want to do something different, it is up to you.
Yep.
So
Oh my
thank you all
Time
again.
to get kicked off of Twitch, y'all.
Thank you all again. We will see you next time. Bye bye.
Give your balls a tug.
Oh my god. I'm so glad I finally got to implement Shorzy.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
I am
goodness.
so
That took
happy.
so much effort. I literally
Oh
had to
my
shoot a
God.
guy
I
in the
love
head.
that.
Oh my goodness.